Live? We live? Okay, yeah, we live. We live. We live. People, love up the live. Love up the live. Love up the live. We're not gonna love that one, yeah. We're not gonna love that one. Yeah. Love up the live, man. Love up the live. I notice a special people, some people like up them videos and them live. Only people, some people like up them videos and them. Love up the live, man. Love up. Yeah, man. Some people may feel say politics we are talking about. The raw truth. Nothing but the raw truth. Because in everybody life, in every country, little politics is involved. There are times when people have to decide which government them want for in charge of the country where them reside and government them want for dictate the 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 structure and the forwardness of them country. Because politics affect your life. So no people may say when I talk too much politics and thing, but it is just like that. It is just like that. Anyhow, today is a serious topic with Depan today. A very serious issue. Very, very serious. A very serious issue. Because when it comes on to people health, people health is them wealth. Everybody health is them wealth. No care how much money a person have, no care how much money, no care how rich some person be. Same time them wealth go down the drain, not even money can recover it. No care sometime I want if if certain things in life did fail, like like life, people would have lived for and the only thing but God remain equal with every human being on the face of the earth. Life. Everybody have one life to live. So that's why we have to make sure say in any country we're there, the person who is in charge of health and governance of your country, we have to make sure say that person is a very honest person, that person is a very polite person, that person is a very truthful, upright, and a caring person. We don't want a liar for being a minister of health. We don't want a thief for being a minister of health. We don't want no spinners. Somebody will just come as a spokesperson and then real issue for fix. All them do is just spin it the next week. And the person where we are go focus on now is Chris Tufton. Because everybody knows that Chris Tufton is not a health minister, not a health minister. Chris Tufton is a splendid spokesperson, but because of him the hierarchy of the Jamaica Labour Party want to put Chris Tufton in the Jamaica leadership of the party. If Chris Tufton was a man, he would be leading the Jamaica Labour Party right now, and there would be no Andrew Holness. But Chris Tufton is not an honest man. That's the hierarchy, the upper echelon of the Jamaica Labour Party and the people them who willing to donate to the Jamaica Labour Party don't want Christophe to lead the party because they know say all when Christophe say it is the right thing happen, he might tell you say the wrong thing, and I'm gonna find some way to spin him out of the crisis. No, no, I want everybody to listen me carefully because me gonna know say we as Jamaican, we are ramp with Tufton. We are ramp with Tufton too long. We make Tufton do things and we just take it so. We make Tufton do things. We, we, we the Jamaican people, sometimes we have to ask ourselves if we the Jamaican people really Africans and if it is real, if we was the person who helped Mandela and South Africa, yes, sometimes we have to ask ourselves if it's we help Mandela in the time of apartheid and South Africa regime, white regime, we Jamaica play a crucial role. And today we to ask ourselves, was we a part of that struggle? Ah, look at it now. I'm gonna play a clip and I want to listen. There, there are many times Christians do things like this. Many times Christopherton things like this. I want to listen it. Listen it, kid. Listen.
That call from a medical mission from the U.S. that has
Listen.
about and consistent health care for Jamaica. The call was made at a recent health fair in Manchester. Here's
a medical mission from the U.S. has been providing free health care to Jamaicans for almost 20 years. This time, on their visit to Manchester, doctors raised concern about the conditions of some of the elderly patients.
We have some older people coming in here strong, and their blood pressures are so high, and their sugars are so high, and they come in with headaches and urinating too frequently, dehydrated, really near a crisis. Just yesterday, we had 2 people actually, the blood pressure was so high, partly because the heat and the crowd, and they almost passed out. We had to resuscitate them, give people blood pressure medications on site, recheck the blood pressure, give them emergency supplies.
Cardiologist Dr. Tanisha Allen said access to healthcare is a major issue. She pointed to the distance and wait times at some health centers as persistent challenges for senior citizens living in more remote areas. Meanwhile, pediatrician Dr. Kayana Washington noted some serious medical issues among children.
Children who had some stomach issues going on, actually one a heart issue. So luckily we have 2 cardiologists here who were able to address it well.
She stressed the need to develop healthy habits among the younger population to avoid some of the life-threatening health issues in adulthood.
They grow up to be dealing with high blood pressure, dealing with blood sugar problems or diabetes, dealing with high cholesterol and obesity. And so if we can address those their children, then they will be much healthier when they become adults and will not have to come in with lists of 3 and 4 and 5 medications that they are taking for chronic problems.
And physical issues weren't the only concerns among the patients.
Children who are dealing with some anxiety issues, some emotional issues, and just talking with families about how to address that, how to normalize them and give them some coping skills on how to deal with that.
Youngsters were given free asthma ventilator pumps and their parents taught how to properly administer medication from the pumps at the medical mission's health fair held in the community in Manchester recently. Krista Campbell, TVJ News.
People, when me I try for telling you, when me I try for making you understand, Christoph is not really a medical doctor. And these are some issues. These are some pressing issues where Christoph is always over over looking, always overlooking those issues. And the thing where me really say,
false situation. By no means, no income.
Scores of youths were targeted.
Christoph
Government,
is
allowing a more
is
fiscal
is a
responsible
person.
government. We can't then get new stock, so it's about giving people more through
People.
taxes, reduction and no new taxes.
People, Christoph is more a person who willing to talk his way out of trouble. Willing to talk his way out of trouble. About a month ago, about 3 weeks ago, I was hearing that Christoph is going to open a clinic somewhere in Tans. It's supposed to be somewhere in Alexandra clinic. And to my surprise, I was listening if Christopton was going to highlight if type clinic that that place would be. I was thinking Christopton was going to tell the Jamaican people that this newly built clinic was going to be equipped and well staffed with at least certain equipment that people don't have to travel from there in Alexandria and wider St. Anne's, come to other parishes like Kingston Public Hospital to receive certain medical health like eye testing and diabetes testing and other diseases. But to my surprise, when I hear Christopher Tufton open his mouth, I hear Christopher Tufton telling the people them about the lovely road. Yes, Christopher Tufton was on the news telling the people that them get a lovely road now to travel come to the clinic and them can cut down the bus fare them have to pay for come a clinic because them now have to take two taxi again because the government fix up the road and the road is properly. I don't hear the man talk one thing about equipment and the amount of nurses and doctor would be in that clinic. So it is more telling us that Christopher Tufton is really a killer, a killer. But today I am going to say something that many Jamaican is not going to me.
Has released dates
See me?
with a comprehensive.
If you notice today, last Sunday party announced on their many platform all over. It was like a simultaneously movement. It's like them back on phone first before them do it. Every week have meeting in St. Andre in Juliet Holness constituency, in Portland, in Rhoda Crawford constituency in Mandeville and other constituency. Simultaneously they announce and in Delano Franklin's constituency announced that the election would be announced this. So it was no surprise to us when Andrew Holness with no track record, no track record, and people don't make Andrew fooling about Andrew Holness getting the chiefship of CARICOM. It is a dunce announcement. It is a dunce announcement. The chairman of CARICOM is a round robin chairmanship. It if a prime minister go to prison in any of the jurisdiction in any country in the Caribbean and him return in time out of prison, and it is that country term for that country to have the chairman, undoubtedly that prime minister returning from prison, that prime minister just returning from prison would automatically become the chairman of CARICOM. Yes, it is no it is no achievement individual for a prime minister in any country in the Caribbean to achieve the chairmanship CARICOM. So don't make the GLP and Andrew only fool with one of his achievements is to achieve the chairmanship of CARICOM. Take that to the fell, Andrew Holness. Take it to the pit of hell. You're a blasted liar. A blasted liar. Always try to lie to the Jamaican people. And a lot of rapes. And here you bring Chris Tufton now to spin about achievement. People, listen to Chris Tufton now. Listen if this man here go tell about the achievement that him have public sector, how much as a in the sector of health, in the Ministry of Health. Listen to Chris Tufton. If he's going to tell people how many lives he has saved as the Minister of Health, listening, speaking of lie. By the way, Andrew Holness went to Tree, and it seems like everybody here Holness are coming Tree, and everybody take with themselves. Everybody take with themselves. Vendor them will usually sit down and sell them little goods in Tree. Take with themselves. The little people them will sell them no corn and them bag juice in a Tree square. Take with themselves because them they know where Andrew Holness there. And look upon the crowd, I mean, why me say, when you look upon the little troops of people, this great achiever, you wonder why. You wonder why it took him so long to call this election. But listen, Christopher, listen, this line scumbag and people, I am going to make a suggestion, and it is the duty of any citizen, it is the right of any citizen to talk about things that is in his country. Listen.
Achievements since 2016. 250 recorded achievements. That's being touted by the ruling Jamaica Labour Party since it formed government. The JLP Wednesday began the distribution of a booklet highlighting its achievements.
Approach is very different from others. We have been in government. We have had the reins of government. We have
people, you see who them drafter. You see who drafter. All you not say Morgan, Marlon Morgan, the 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 hungry belly, Marlon Morgan, the old dirty pitbull, and Ness Morgan, Apka Fit Fenley, and and Dana Morris. Them can't speak like this man here. So to tell the lie, to tell the lie about achievement, the Jamaica Labour Party after draft them best spin doctor, the most eminent lying tongue, Tufton, them killer, Chris Tufton. The amount of life this man has caused as minister of Jamaica. Lord Jesus Christ, people, I am going to say something, but wait, little more.
And there's a lot and more than enough to show why it has been a good for the people of Jamaica in particular. And of course, that will be on which we will make a case for why we need to continue.
Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Central, Dr. Christopher Tufton, says the Andrew Holness-led government has acted in the best interest of the people.
We took reins in 2016. In 2015, if you were to use as a base year, the country was in a worse position. Worse in terms of debt, worse in terms of taxes, worse in terms of crime.
You see what me I talk about? You see what me I talk about? First me I go touch crime, because crime is them hot topic now. Crime is them hot topic now. I mean I go talk about no individual figure. But it is highly known in Jamaica that after Andrew Holness took over as minister, the murder rate each year up to now has been the worst and the most in any given government of the past. Any given government of the past have never have a crime rate which is high where Andrew Holness preside over the past 9 years. Over the past 9 years. And just because Andrew Holness do some little shenanigans where him give the police certain authority for just community and get rid of so-called and him claim say that cause the crime rate. No. With the figures them, both them drop crime rate down to 40%. The next thing, yeah, this man, yeah, the father of songs, Christopher Tufton, I gonna make we know say Portia Simpson give him an economy, the worst economy them pick up in a 2016. Oh, dear you, Christopton. Oh, dear you. Oh, dear you, Christopton. That was like, man, you say, him strike you instantly. Because everybody knows, say, Simpson and Peter Phillips gonna a red carpet for walk on. Yes. And it on the depend all know. Cause uno have no growth. No growth at all. Absolutely. Uno growth do ever pass 1% up to now for the past up to 9 years. So listen to him. This lying tongue here. This lying gun. But me are telling you, you Christopton, I sorry for you. I sorry for you, Chris. I sorry for you. I sorry for you.
Worse in terms of infrastructure. There was very little vision as to how we would confront the future. And you may recall it was on the heels of a health disaster, and we had many more that, COVID being the largest one. 9+ years on, we have a plan that is very clearly articulated and a road of success achievements.
People. We have to laugh, If labor rats, come here rats now. If labor rats, all labor rats like you, Christopton. You see you, Christopton? You, the Jamaican people are ramp with you, The Jamaican people are ramp with you cause the amount of life where you cause Jamaica, the amount of people you cause for die in a hospital, the amount of people who have to sleep on cardboard, the amount of money you get for bill hospital, the amount of money you get. And I know the Jamaican people can't say nothing. For Tufton, you should have get a trash now already. You should have get a good ass from the Jamaican public already. Some serious Jamaican people up on stage at any given time and take you down and give a good ass whooping. You, a good ass whooping. Because he's nothing but a goddamn murderer. You Tufton, you coming about wanna get economy and of disaster. Look how far the C was from 2016. The big C was in 2020. The big C was in 2020. How far is that? How far is that? And you and your government give thanks to the big C because the amount of money you get for the Jamaican people, for take care of people under the big C. And I know nobody don't know where them go between you, Christopton, and Andrew. Nobody don't know what you do with them. So you know say short pants are orange color denim. No one. Cause the two of them go prison. You, Christopher, you supposed to get some lashing. You supposed to lashing. People should have drag you in a square when them see up on stage and give a public lashing and trashing you. The amount of life where you take and cause in a Jamaica. You, Christopton, and you the audacity for come call up Portia Simpson name. How dare you? How dare you? You damn killer. You. You damn killer, you.
that has made Jamaicans better off.
According to Dr. Tufton, the has been better off with no new taxes, a significant reduction in crime, access to potable water, and access to drugs. He said, should the government be given a third term, the country will continue to be better off. And with mounting party to release its manifesto, Dr. Tufton had this response.
So the manifesto is aspirational. It is what we intend to do for the future. This booklet is what we have done. Yeah. And there's more than enough. And by the way, a part of what we have done. 250.
We need the manifesto now. We need the manifesto now. Because we look at your last manifesto. We look at your manifesto in 16 and the manifesto in 2020 is a of the one in 2016, and nothing achieved out of the two manifesto, you know. Nothing at all achieved. So if you feel say you are going to trick the Jamaican people, release the manifesto now before the election, that the Jamaican people can look on it. Now tell me about this way I read out now. This way I read out is shut of the manifesto. We don't want to hear it. This is what you are reading is a plan. Is a plan for this track the voters them. It is a plan for fool the voting public. It is a plan on sit down and try for do. No track record for the past 9 years. So release on the manifesto now. Release it now. You believe that the people them now watch about the sparks and the spokes and whatsoever on attack. No road fix yet in a Jamaica, you know. No road no fix yet. A pure accident a go on. Pure accident. Pure accident. People still are drowning in a pothole. And for you, Tufton, people still are dead by the jaw. Better for people stay at them yard no than to visit a hospital, all because of you. And you sit down yourself, but you are read out achievement. Eh? You want a good trashing the Jamaican people. You labor right, they did have sense. We are stand up and a listen you, them take the stage and give a good whooping.
But there's many more than enough, and we intend to speak up.
He was, however, quick to point out that the manifesto will be in short order.
We will unveil how we intend to move 5 years as government, having established why we have done well in the last time, and that will come in the form of a manifesto in short order after the party and Prime Minister decides to call a date.
Time Dr. Tufton credited the GLP's ability to reduce debt and on the Prime Minister's sound economic management.
It's about what are the priorities. Debt to GDP was 130%, I believe, when we took office. Today it's 70%. Well, the acceptable limits. And that came from government, allowing a more fiscally responsible government. We can't engage in stock, so it's about giving people more through taxes and no new taxes, which allows them to spend more because they have the resources.
This man is really a deceiver. Tufton, you have the Jamaican people for 9 years in the public system. The Jamaican people ready to get rid of them. Ready. Some people vote just a jump. Yes, we know so we vote, you know, because we know say you are going to win back your seat. We know, but we are going to enable you. We are going to enable you're not going to have the pay for do what you do for the past. years. So may I tell you, you and Andrew go fight it out. And you and Andrew have to go fight it out now. You and Andrew have to go fight it out. So no both want the people them for this boat Ray Ray. You is a thief, you is a deceiver, you is a deceiver, you is a killer. You not have nothing upon people. The more baby dead, it's like it entire more. The more old people go in the hospital and not come out back, it not shake you, not shake you, because that is una build out a no but destruction. Una bring a destructive um 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 spirit upon the Jamaican people, the Jamaican Labour Party. Una is a destructive spirit. Anjo, we I beg you, call it, call it, call it, Anjo, call it, and we will find out that on the day of the election, if we Jamaica are going to stay as we is, and we are going to turn this nation in a state of 80. Yes,
And then you earn from other methods of consumption tax. Managing the debt, it means looking at where we spend and where we don't need to spend, and then reforming the system to that no one has the right to just do wanton spending.
The head of Jamaica's Coffee Exporters Association is warning that a government-mandated blockchain system could derail the premium coffee industry.
people, you see me still, me not really have anything, you know, much to say to you, the voting public. You know. But if you don't notice this morning, it was attempted by someone burn down the a section of the appeal court. Yes. It was attempted somebody to burn down section. And we the Jamaican people know say time is coming up when Andrew Onis court again. Yes. And if we go court again and we will read to go court again. But we know say I'm gonna try everything, everything, every goddamn thing for the certain document. They're gonna try everything to get rid of certain document. No matter where you do, no matter where you do, the Jamaican people don't know say the two are guilty, 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 guilty,
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday
guilty,
News. Here's what we have in.
guilty,
GLP distributes booklet highlighting party
guilty,
soft.
Whatever challenges you're facing in life,
you're not guilty, guilty as charged. No guilty, 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 guilty as charged. Yeah, man. So people at Jamaica, may I tell them, have faith in the PMP and I make them but them not start campaigning yet. Don't make them fool you know. Don't make them fool you know. Don't make them stupid ass people here fooling about them not campaign yet. Them are campaign already. Don't make no, but we not start campaign yet. But we not start campaign. We not campaign time. Long time we not campaign. Long time. Long time we not campaign. Long time. So come about we not start campaign yet. But GLP no start campaign. We not campaign already. Long time we not campaign. Long time. Long time we not campaign. Long time. Long time. We no say not campaign. Yeah. No feel say no can trick we. We no start campaign yet. No campaign time. But we no campaign. Liar. You don't know lying tongue. Liar.
Last week that the man who brought a sofa to
Liar.
her workplace to clean took over
Liar.
from her. She was
Liar.
washing the sofa.
Yeah, blasted liar. But we no campaign. We no campaign long time. Long time we no campaign. Long time we no campaign. Long time we no campaign. Campaigning long time. Long time. Long time. So people, they see nobody are come live, you know. 'Cause people pick up over life for go up. I know say everybody I do the same thing, you know, so now you know and they come more again, you know say I feel do the do, you know. Yeah man.